In the 51st chapter, verse 56, we see God stating, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I only created the jinn, spirit world, and humankind for my worship, to worship me. The purpose is clearly defined, that of worship. Not worship because God needs human worship, but worship because human beings need to worship God. However, when we speak about worship, people in general tend to think of worship as something you do in the temple or the mosque or the church or the synagogue, whatever, at specific times in the week or in the year. Whereas the true concept of worship is living one's life in accordance with the commandments of God. So worship includes everything that a person does from the time he wakes up or she wakes up in the morning till the time they go to sleep at night. The specific acts of worship which are prescribed by God, that is, they are to help human beings be conscious of God throughout their daily lives. So worship in Islam fundamentally involves consciousness of God. It's a goal. The goal of worship is to heighten and to develop the human being's consciousness of God in his or her life in order that they would live righteous, wholesome, and good lives. This life, with regards to our purpose, the life that human beings are created in, is a life of tests. This is something we all experience. We're all challenged at different points in our day, our week, our year. Throughout our lives, we're challenged. And these tests and challenges are ultimately for our own spiritual growth and development. It's not because God likes to make things difficult for us, to create difficulties and problems in our lives, etc. No. It is there for our spiritual development, because our development is dependent on choices. This is what makes us unique out of all of God's creatures. We have choices. We can choose to do this, or we can choose to do that. And in this choice, we choose between right and wrong, what we believe to be right and wrong. Whenever we've made this world our goal, that our purpose here is just to accumulate as much of it as we can, then the product of it is corruption. And that's why we see some of the people who are supposed to be the happiest people in this world, they have all that we seek. They have the wealth, they have the places, they have the cars, they have the yachts, and their life seems to be so perfect, yet we find them killing themselves, committing suicide, committing mayhem. Their families are dysfunctional. You say, why? Why? Because when we make our purpose here focused on that material side of life, we have no way to go.